choice number 673, which is the Scout car. The Scout car was manufactured in 1953 and ran for 8 years up until 1961. This one I picked up in a market stall, I think it was, for about a fiver. So it's been repainted. So don't let it confuse you. Looking at this, you're thinking all the ones that I've seen before have all been olive drab. Well, absolutely right. This one has got black on it because somebody has picked it up and decided to improve it, or at least, well, so you could say improve it or done something to it. So they've put they've obviously had model kit transfers they put onto it. Hence the 322, which I recognise that style. That's from Germany. It's probably a German tank or something like that along those lines. Well, they've obviously painted black on it. But if you ignore that and just look at the actual model itself, it's not in bad condition. We still got the driver in his seat as well. There, look at that. Morning. Yep. And I don't think these are original either. So obviously these have come from an allied vehicle that they've transferred on from elsewhere. The Scout car was based on the Dingo, the Daimler Scout car known as the Daimler Dingo, which is a fast four-wheel reconnaissance vehicle used for liaison duties. Apparently, the contract went out for this thing. It was designed in 1938 and was really introduced in 1939 and served all the way through the war. It was a very popular vehicle. It was there in the Battle of France, and of course was used very much in the fighting post Normandy. It was built over, not exactly me, is it? The British built over nearly 6,500 of these things. And it was so successful and popular, it was used right up until the early 1950s with the introduction of the Ferret Scout car in 1952. But they were slowly phased out, and some were still being used all the way up until the late 60s here and there. Possibly the Territorial Army may well have been using them. It was armed with mainly a Bren gun, just occasionally a Boys anti-tank rifle, but usually a .303-inch Bren light machine gun. Fast little vehicle, certainly for its time, 55 miles an hour. That's quite impressive. That's quite impressive. And it could travel up to 200 miles. Engine, 55 horsepower Daimler. And it had 30mm armour on the front and 12mm on the sides. So, okay, enough of that history. As I said, the Scout car was introduced in November 1953 for 2 and 11. A couple of years later, June 55 was increased to 3 entire shillings. So it was reduced in 1 in 50 scale, as an awful lot of the military vehicles that Dinky did at the time were. So I think that's quite enough on that one. So I know it's been battered about a bit and it's been repainted, but hey, I think it was about a fiver, I think, so I'm not complaining about that. So it's just nice to have, really. Those plasticky wheels there. Yeah. All right. Okay, thank you very much for watching this little one. Just a quick shorty. Bye.